miles from you. So I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew. Not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever. Though you can't deny, hold it all inside. No, you can trust me, just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I'll be around. Yeah. You're not scared of love, just scared of love. Alright, alright, enough. Just tell me if you want my love or not, or not. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, yeah. So I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew. Not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever. Though you can't deny, hold it all inside. No, you can trust me, just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. No, still a million miles from you. So I'm gonna let you go. You go. Oh boy, if you only knew. Not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever. Though you can't deny, hold it all inside. No, you can trust me, just close your eyes, knowing that I'm
Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty, my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see. But now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your business, do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God as my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my
she's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody said, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Yeah. I want a house in the hills I pay big bills for. I ain't got in pocket. I wanna empty out my wallet. I wanna stop motion, stand still. Wallace and Gromit. I wanna talk more endlessly. I wanna neurotically vomit. I want more dollars from my mama. I want a palace and Prada. I want a Gucci bag where I can store my sorrows and hardships. I wanna gold plate my partners. I want endless tomorrows. I want a lot more than I got right now. That's the problem. You could give me every little thing I'd ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all. Yeah, you can give me every little thing I ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be just a little more than I can give you.
Second thought, I want $1 for everyone, not just for my mama. I wanna hit the ball out on random pedestrians. I want my questions to be answered till my brain bored and questionless. I want more self-assurance. I don't ever want to second guess. I want someone to shut the fuck up. Lest he trying to tell me yes again. I want so many best friends that I can't tell what friendship is. I want the diamonds, gold, and glitter. I want fast cars I'll never whip. I want it all till I'm empty in my castle of everything.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be
Yeah.
just a little more than I I can give you. Oh,
I want a cushy job that pay big bills and cheap thrills. Wanna mob out with my homies like Timmy, Tommy, and Dill. I'm not trying to be famous, okay, maybe a lil. Since I'm a rapper, I should buy me some grills and gold frills that I can sleep on while I contemplate pills and peep on, hold still. Might sedate you, just a fire at will. I got an appetite for hardship, big fish meets krill. Don't sleep, don't spill, I ain't got my fill. I want the beauty queen to make me show my pearly whites. The type of movie scene that make you count your blessings twice. It's not the only thing that's on my list, I checked it twice and sent it off to Santa's elves like I've been playing nice.
I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. But it might be a little more than I give you.
You broke my heart a million times. Can't count the times I made you cry. Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Oh, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Can we be honest? You're my comfort zone. Whatever I say, don't let me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. To work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Oh, yeah, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out.
Uh-oh. Let's go, y'all. To work things out. To work things out. To work things out. To work things out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, wonderful people. Happy Friday to all the soldiers.
Hoo-ah!
Happy Friday to all the SR Army soldiers. We are not the U.S. Army. We are the SR Army. Good to have you guys here. Welcome to all the newcomers, all the people who is replaying this video so they can catch this chapter. Maybe they're interested in reading the book that we're reading right now. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Come on, zoom on it. Zoom on it. There we go. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. What is this? What is this show? What are we doing? This is a book club, man. This is a live book club right here on YouTube. Well, we go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, reading a book. This is another chapter of Rich People Read, where we read a book to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. This is our 6th book. We're reading our 6th book right now. Every month we read. And you know, and I was explaining to somebody else, you do not have to physically read a book yourself like this. Go through the monotony of reading a book. You do not have to do that in order to be able to read a book. That's why we have audiobooks. How many of you guys have Kindles? How many of you guys have an iPad where you go and get a digital book and then have somebody read it to you? Well, that's similar to what we're doing here. Only difference is I'm a little bit more animated. We do sidebars. We talk about the stuff that we read, but I read the book to you nonetheless, right here live. Today we are reading I think we're on chapter 3. We're on chapter 3, Mind Your Own Business, of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It is lesson 3, Mind Your Own Business. This is going to be a short chapter, and I'm glad you guys are here. Did everybody take their vitamins today? This right here is a smoothie. This is my breakfast. For those that don't know, right here live on our show, on my channel rather, we have a workout that we do every single morning from 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just one simple hour where we go live and work out to try to motivate you guys to move your bodies. You only get one vessel. We're only issued one body. I'm only issued one arm. I only got one. I only got one chest. I only got one head, one nose, one set of ears. We only get issued one body. It's important we take care of it. Far too often people are taking care of things like their car, their clothes. I know people who take care of their computer or their watches. They take care of their house better than they take care of their body that was issued to them when they were born. Well, we're trying to change that narrative. You know, I want you guys to get to the point where health and fitness has become part of your lifestyle. You got to make it a habit so you make it a part of your lifestyle. I feel like I'm cheating on myself when I don't work out. And so what we do is something called the Daily Burn every morning. And then we also have the Daily Burn Accountability Group. It's an accountability group that allows you to come in. You don't have to work out with us, where you track the foods that you eat each day. And we talk about it in our back chat. I took all my supplements today already. I took my apple cider vinegar shot. I took all 7 of my supplements. And now I'm drinking my protein shake mix that my assistant has. So I got lucky. My assistant is actually a professional chef. She's a professional chef with a professional catering company, and she serves people here in the Los Angeles area. And so when I was first thinking of doing my protein shake, I was going to just throw some bananas and strawberries in there. She got she made me a superfood. So now, because I was lucky and blessed enough to have a personal assistant who is actually also a professional chef, and she does meal preps for other people, she turned my simple protein shake into a superfood. And so I drink this every morning instead of having pancakes and eggs and sausage and all that, and toast and all that heavy stuff that keeps people fat. I have one of the most healthiest shakes, and I make this every day using my NutriBullet. If you guys are part of the Daily Burn Accountability Group, you can be part of the conversations that we have. In fact, you see Lakeisha Michelle in the chat. She's my number one moderator. Lakeisha posted her shake just this morning in our back chat. She's like, breakfast, took a picture of it, showed it to us. All that does is make everybody else in the back chat say, maybe I don't need to eat this cheese, chicken, and egg quesadilla this morning. Maybe I should get a little bit more healthier. Just by her posting that photo, she's inspiring the other ones to do something similar to what she's doing. So shout out to Lakeisha and shout out to you if you want to join. Today we are going to be reading chapter 3 of Rich Dad Poor Dad. This is a live book club, ladies and gentlemen. So I want you guys to tap in, turn up your volumes. I am going to read to you word for word what this book has. I've been wanting to read this book since since the year 2001 when I was introduced to this book. The book was, I think, written in 1997, I believe. I'm not sure. Let me see. I keep saying that, but I don't know for sure. What is the copyright date? 1997, the first edition. So I was right. This book was originally written in 1997. I was introduced to it in 2001, and I've been wanting to read this book for the last 21 years. Uh-oh, you guys are coming in with the super chats already? First gen corporate. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to my man, First Gen Corporate. He says a red hand pointing up. What is it? Oh, no. It's not a super chat. It's a super sticker. He gave us a super sticker. He just came and blessed the channel. He just decided to come in and bless the channel. Man, I appreciate you, First Gen Corporate. And you know what that does, bro? You know what that does? Because I appreciate everything from $1.99 to $199. I appreciate them all. First Gen Corporate, you are the stream sponsor, brother. Let me put you in here. That's $2 of your money that you did not have to give anybody. You know, that's $2 of your money that you did not have to give anybody. You know, there's other YouTubers out there that be out there telling people, oh man, you need to put 20 on it. You need to put 50 on it. Bruh, first of all, y'all don't have to put nothing on it. You guys do not have to put nothing on it. So when you do, that's why I don't consider it a donation. I consider it a blessing and an investment. Thank you so much, First Gen, for that $1.99 that you didn't have to give me, that you decided to give me. I appreciate you, man, and it helps this channel continue moving forward. So like I was saying, we're reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've been wanting to read this book for 21 years, and I hadn't had a chance to. Well, that's not true. I'm making excuses. We don't do excuses over here. I had plenty of chances to do it, and I just failed to do so. I had plenty of chances over the last 21 years to read this book, and I failed to do so. But with your help at my YouTube channel, I am reading it now, and you're reading it with me. So together, we can read this book together. I appreciate all you guys pulling up. We getting ready to get started. Let me see what friends I have in the house today. Let me just run down. Lakeisha, my man RCC, Stephen Day. BK from the Rockies is back. Appreciate you. Hi, Kai is here. Uh-oh. We got another. First Gen Corporate put another blessing on us, y'all. First Gen Corporate put another blessing on us, y'all. He already gave us a blessing. He gave us a $2 blessing earlier, which we are grateful for. And then he turned around and gave us a $10 blessing. He gave us a $10. He said, let's do it again. Please continue the Rich People Read series. It's very much appreciated. The brother went and gave us a $10 blessing. That we're gonna change his stream sponsorship, and we're gonna make that $11.99. Thank you, brother. I will not let you down. I have no intentions on stopping the Rich People Read podcast. I have no intentions on stopping the Rich People Read podcast. And I'll be honest with you, man, with people like you who come in here and bless this channel, which allows me to employ my my associate producer, because we have an associate producer for the show. You guys are covering the payroll. You guys are covering all these super chats that's flying in here. You guys are covering payroll. And you're making it available for me to be here and do this show and create the lighting and the cameras and the microphone and the computer and pay the software. You guys are taking care of me. I appreciate you so much. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't
for
easy.
First Gen Corporate. Then throw your ones up again for my man Thomas Thompson. Thomas is always coming in. He always does it. And Thomas never says anything. He just blessed the channel. No question. No statement, just you hear Shan. I need to get that sound bite. I got 5 on it. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate you.
Being number one isn't easy.
And then we got Lakeisha. She comes in, my #1 moderator, and then turns around and blesses the channel. She comes in and blesses the channel. I love you, Mr. Rawls. Ooh, you see, that made me feel good. You can't be telling me you love me. Oh my God. See, when a woman tells a man she loves him, boy, that hits different. That hits different. Lakeisha says, I love you. Mr. Rawls, thank you. Love you too, Lakeisha. Appreciate your help and your support and your continued dedication to what I'm trying to do here. Thank you for being my #1 moderator. I appreciate you, and thank you for the blessing, for the $5 blessing. You know how blessings work, right? Everybody understands the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity means it's karma, but karma goes two ways. Karma means when you do bad shit comes back to you. But karma has a flip side. When you do good shit happens to you. So thank you guys for these blessings and these good works that you guys are doing for me. Blessings are going to come back to you. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. Thank you. Everybody throw your ones up for everybody. So
Being number one isn't easy.
Boy, I wish I can clone my assistant and send her to all of you guys so you guys can enjoy what I'm enjoying. You guys ready? Let's read. Let's switch over. Uh-oh, what's going on? What is going on? Hold on one second. That is supposed to be, you're not supposed to see. There we go. That's how you're supposed to see it, y'all. Got it looking a mess. All right, guys. So I want everybody who has the book. Now, if you don't have the actual, remember, I encourage, don't require, but I do encourage everybody to get the physical copy of this book. This book is only $7, you guys. Come on. It's $7. I'm sorry. It's $7.18. Probably tax, so it's going to hit you for about $7.86. Get the book. Especially if you're going to read it with me. And you can at least say, man, you can refer back to the physical copy when you put it in the library of your mansion. So everybody go grab a copy of the book. The link is in the description of this video. Just tap that. It'll take you straight to Amazon to this exact thing that I'm holding in my hand. This right here cost me $7.18. I'm adding on to my library around the corner. Let's knock out chapter 3 of Rich People Read. Hey, Drea. It's good to see you, love. I'm glad you're here. Drea is another. You see where Miss Drea in the parentheses. Miss Drea is that a parentheses? Yes, that's parentheses. Miss Drea is a huge supporter of this channel as well. She supports every show I do. Every time I go live, because I got multiple shows. I got about 7 shows here. We have Rich People Read. We have The Daily Burn. We have High Value Shan. We have Check This Out. We have Monday night movie of the week on Monday nights. We also have Be a Better Man, Be a Better Woman. We also have I forget. Dre is always with me. Shout out to Dre. She's here in Los Angeles. I haven't met her in person. I keep telling her I want to take her to lunch, but I haven't met her in person. But one day I'm going to catch her and take her ass to lunch. I appreciate you, Dre, for being here. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and read. By the way, today's only 5 pages. It's only 5. See, notice if you can read it in the lower right-hand corner, 5 pages left in this chapter, then we're going to be done. That's why I'm talking a lot, because I don't want this show to be too short. But it looks like we're going to be done in maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, you guys. All right, here we go. If you have a physical copy of the book, please turn to chapter 3. Grab your pens and highlighters so you can highlight the things that's important. If you don't have the book yet, right, turn your volumes up and listen to your boy Shan. Here we go. Chapter 3, lesson 3. Mind your business. The rich focus on their assets column while everyone else focuses on their income statements. In 1974, Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, was asked to speak to the MBA class at the University of Texas at Austin. A friend of mine was a student in that MBA class. After a powerful and inspiring talk, the class adjourned and the students asked Ray if he would join them at their favorite hangout to have a few beers. Ray graciously accepted. "What business am I in?" Ray asked, once the group had all their beers in their hand. This is after the speech, right? Everyone laughed. My friend said, most of the MBA students thought Ray was just fooling around. No one answered, so Ray asked again, what business? This is the founder of McDonald's, you know, burger, Big Mac, quarter pounder with cheese, filet of fish. This is back in 1974. He asked, again, what to this class of MBA students, what business do you think I'm in? The students laughed again, and finally one brave soul yelled out, Ray, who in the world doesn't know that you're in the hamburger business? Ray chuckled. That's what I thought you would say. He paused and then quickly added, ladies and gentlemen, I am not in the hamburger business. My business is real estate. As my friend tells the story, Ray, the founder of McDonald's, spent a good amount of time explaining to his viewpoint. In his business plan, Ray knew that the primary business focus was to sell hamburger franchises, but what he never lost sight of was the location of each franchise. He knew that the land and its location were the most significant factors in the success of each franchise. Basically, the person who bought the franchise was also buying the real estate under the franchise for Ray Kroc's organization. Today, McDonald's is the largest. Oh my God, listen up. And mind you, this was written in 1997, so you know how much it's grown since then in 20 years. Today, in 1997, McDonald's is the largest single owner of real estate in the world, owning even more than the Catholic Church. McDonald's owns some of the most valuable intersections and street corners in America and around the globe. My friend considers this as one of the most important lessons in his life. Today, he owns car washes, but his business is the real estate under those car washes. The previous chapter presented diagrams illustrating that most people work for everyone but themselves. They work first for the owners of the company, then they work for the government through their taxes, and then finally for the bank that owns their mortgage. When I was a young boy, we did not have a McDonald's nearby. Yet my rich dad was responsible for teaching Mike and me the same lesson that Ray Kroc talked about at the University of Texas. It is secret number 3 of the rich. The secret is mind your business. Financial struggle is often directly the result of people working all their lives for someone else. Many people will simply have nothing at the end of their working days to show for their efforts. Is that you? Sidebar. Is that you? I got a question real quick before I continue for everybody. What do you own of value right now? It's sidebar. I'm asking everybody on YouTube that's listening to me. Friday, March 11th, 2022. What do you own of value? Is the most valuable thing you have your car outside in the parking lot or in the driveway? Is the most valuable thing you own your iPhone? Think about it. Is the most valuable thing you own a used refrigerator? Maybe a pair of shoes that an ex-boyfriend bought you. Is your most valuable thing a pair of earrings? I want you to think about that so you can see where you stand in the world today, so we can make some changes. All right, let's continue. Our current educational system focuses on preparing today's youth to get a good job by developing scholastic skills. Their lives will revolve around their wages or, as described earlier, their income column. Many will study further to become engineers and scientists, cooks and police officers, artists, writers, and so on. These professional skills allow them to enter into the workforce and work for money. Remember the chapter on don't work for money, make money work for you, right? But there is a big difference between your profession and your business. Often I ask people, what is your business? And they will say, oh, I'm a banker. Then I ask them if they own the bank. And they usually respond, no, I just work there. In that instance, they have confused their profession with their business. Their profession may be a banker, but they still need their own business. A problem with school, as you know it today, that we all went to, a problem with school is that you often become what you study at school. So if you study cooking, you become a chef. If you study the law, you become an attorney. And if you study auto mechanics, naturally, you become a mechanic. The mistake in becoming what you study is that too many people forget to mind their own business. They spend their lives minding someone else's business and making that person rich. To become financially secure, a person needs to mind their own business. Your business revolves around your asset column, you guys, not your income column. As stated earlier, the number one rule is to know the difference between an asset and a liability, and for you to buy assets. The rich focus on their assets column, while everyone else, including you that's listening to me right now, focuses on their income statements. That is why we hear so often, I need a raise, quote unquote. If only I had a promotion, quote unquote. I am going back to school, and we hear this from women in droves. I'm going back to school to get more training so I can get a better job, quote unquote. I hear that shit. Career students. I'm going to work overtime. Oh yeah, get that overtime money, quote unquote. Or maybe I can get a second job. I got some extra time in the day, quote unquote. In some circles, these are sensible ideas, right? But you are still not minding your own business. These ideas all still focus on the income column and will only help a person become more financially secure if the additional money is used to purchase income generating assets. That's a bar. Let me repeat that again. These ideas still focus on the income column. And if you want to get another job, you want to get a raise, you want to get a promotion, you want to go back to school and all of that, it's only going to help you if the money that you secure is used to purchase income generating assets. Financial struggle is often the result of people working all their lives for someone else. The primary reason. My man. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to my man, Uncle Stu, the old man on the block, blessing the channel. He's blessing the channel. He's not donating. He's blessing us with a $10 super chat. I'm still here supporting you. Yes, you are. I know I've been absent, Uncle Stu. I know I've been absent. We've been designing and building and okay, be honest with you, your super chats have been helping me onboard staff that's going to help me build my channel. So we coming back with a full force vengeance, man. I appreciate you. Everybody throw your ones up to my man, Uncle Stu.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to Uncle Stu. I appreciate you, bro, for your continued investment and always blessing my channel with help, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody go follow Uncle Stu. He has wonderful shows. I support him. I'm subscribed to his channel, and I click the bell. I see his shows, and then I pop in. I be quiet, but I'll pop in. So go tap in with Uncle Stu, the old man on the block. I appreciate you guys for supporting that brother the way you guys support me. Thank you, Uncle Stu, for being here, man. We're just knocking out these. We only got 3 pages left on this chapter, and we're done for the day. We're right now, Uncle Stu. We're reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. We're knocking this book out. We're in chapter 3 right now of 9 chapters. All right, here we go. Financial struggle is often the result of people working all their lives for someone else. The primary reason, ladies and gentlemen, the majority of poor and middle class are fiscally conservative, which means I can't afford to take risks. That's what people say, is that they have no financial foundation. They have to cling to their jobs and play it safe. When downsizing became the quote unquote in thing to do, millions of workers found out that their largest so-called asset, their home, was eating them alive. Their asset was costing them money every month. Their car, another asset, laughable, right, was eating them alive. The golf clubs in the garage that cost $1,000 were not worth $1,000 anymore. Without job security, they had nothing to fall back on. What they thought were assets could not help them survive in a time of financial crisis. I assume most of us have filled out a credit application, right, to buy a house or a car. It's always interesting to look at the net worth section because of what accepted banking and accounting practices allow a person to count as assets. One day, when I wanted a loan, my financial position did not look too good. So I added my new golf clubs, my art collection, my books. I added all my electronics like my laptop and TVs and shit like that. I added my Armani suits. Woo-hoo! I added my Armani suits. I added my wristwatches, my Rolexes. I added my shoes and my personal effects to boost the number up in my assets column. But I was turned down by the bank. I was turned down because I had too much investment in real estate. The loan committee didn't like that I made so much money from rent. They wanted to know why I did not have a normal job with a salary. They didn't question the Armani suits, golf clubs, or art collection. Life is sometimes tough when you do not fit the standard profile. I cringe every time I hear someone say to me that their net worth is $1 million or $100,000 or whatever. One of the main reasons net worth is not accurate is simply because the moment you begin selling your assets, you are taxed for any gains. So many people have put themselves in deep financial trouble when they run short of income. To raise cash, they sell their assets, but their personal assets can generally be sold for only a fraction of the value that is listed on their personal balance sheet. Everything depreciates, by the way. Sidebar, you guys. Everything depreciates. Everything depreciates. Just remember that. Or if there is a gain on the sale of their assets, they're taxed on that gain. Capital gains tax, right? So again, the government takes its share, thus reducing the amount available to help them out of debt. That is why I say someone's net worth is often worth less than they think. Start minding your own business, my friends. Lakeisha, Uncle Stu. Start minding Drea. Start minding Shannon. Start minding your own business. Keep your daytime job, but start buying real estate. Start buying real assets, not liabilities or personal effects that have no real value once you get them to your house. A new car loses nearly 25% of the price you paid for it the moment you drove it off the lot. It is not a true asset even if your banker lets you list it as one. My $400 new titanium diver watch was worth $150 the moment I teed off. Keep expenses low, my friends. Keep your expenses low, my friends. Can I say that one more time? Keep your expenses low, my friends. Reduce your liabilities and diligently build a base of solid assets. For young people who have not left home, if you're still at home with mom and dad, okay, it is important for your parents to teach them the difference between an asset and a liability. If they haven't taught you that and you're reading and you're listening to this podcast, go ask them. Mom, can you tell me the difference between an asset and a liability? Dad, I was wondering while we're sitting at the dinner table tonight, can you tell me the difference between an asset and a liability? Ask your parents, young people. Get them to start building a solid asset column before they leave home. Now I'm talking to the parents. I'm talking to the grandparents. Get your children to start building a solid asset column before they leave home, get married, buy a house, and have kids, and get stuck in a risky financial position, clinging to a job and buying everything on credit. I see so many young couples who get married and trap themselves into a lifestyle that will not let them get out of debt for most of their working years. For many people, just as the last child leaves home, the parents realize they have not adequately prepared for retirement, and they begin to scramble to put some money away. Then their own parents become ill and they find themselves with new responsibilities. How many of you guys got to take care of grandma right now? Sidebar. How many of you guys got to take care of grandma? Got to take care of Papa? Papa old. You got to go get her, give him his insulin. You got to go on over there and make sure that they didn't fall. Come on. It's a whole new liability now that they can't move like they used to. Right? So what kind of assets am I suggesting that you or your children and your children acquire? In my world, real assets fall into these following categories. Everybody take notes. Everybody, this is what Robert Kiyosaki considers asset. Remember, he doesn't consider a house assets. He doesn't consider your home an asset. We already know cars and jewelry and all that kind of shit ain't really no assets. Even though gold prices go up, it's not really an asset, or it's going up really slow. It's a slow asset, especially it's not helping you make money on a monthly basis. So here's his list of things that he considers the categories for assets. The first one, business that does not require your presence. I own them, but they are managed or run by other people. If I have to work there, it's not a business, it's a job. Ooh. Y'all like that one? That's a true, you know, I have a show. I don't think I've done it here, but I teach people the difference between, and this is sidebar. Everybody thinks that they're an entrepreneur. They're not. I teach people the difference between being self-employed and an entrepreneur. There is a complete difference, you guys. I cringe when I hear people say, oh, I'm an entrepreneur. Really? And then I have them break down what they got going on, and then they get a rude awakening when I explain to them, you're not a fucking entrepreneur. You're just self-employed. You have a company. Anybody can start a company. Go get an EIN number, file a DBA, and get some business cards made. Voila, you got a company. That's nothing, right? Self-employed and being an entrepreneur is different. Entrepreneur requires a system in place, but I'll explain that. You guys are going to see the difference. I'm going to teach you the difference when I do that show. Businesses that do not require your presence is an asset. You own the business, but they are managed or run by other people. If I have to work there, it's not a business. It becomes a job. The next one is stocks. The next one is stocks. The next one is bonds. The next one is bonds. And then income generating real estate. Not the house you live in where you're paying a mortgage every day. Income generating real estate. It's the difference. Okay? Notes, which are IOUs. Royalties from intellectual property such as music, scripts, patents, art. And then anything else that has a value, produces income, and appreciates and has a ready market already. All right. I hope you guys are paying attention. Write these down, highlight these in the book, and discuss them with your children, your children's children, and your spouse. Write these down, discuss them with your children, your children's children, and your spouse. As a young boy, my educated dad, the poor dad, right? He's the educated one. As a young boy, my poor dad encouraged me to find a safe job. But my rich dad encouraged me to begin acquiring assets that I loved. If you don't love it, he said, you won't take care of it. I collect real estate simply because I love buildings and land. I love shopping for them, and I can look at them all day long. When problems arise, the problems aren't so bad that it changes my love for real estate. For people who hate real estate, they shouldn't buy it. I also love stocks for small companies, especially startups, man, because I'm an entrepreneur, not a corporate person. In my early years, I worked in a large organization such as Standard Oil of California, the U.S. Marine Corps, and Xerox Corporation. I enjoyed my time with those organizations, and I have fond memories, but I know deep down I am not a company man. I like starting companies, not running them. So my stock buys are usually of small companies. Sometimes I even start the company and take it public. Fortunes are made in new stock issues, and I love the game. Many people are afraid of small cap companies and call them risky, and they are. But that risk is diminished if you love what the investment is, understand it, and know the game. With small companies, my investment strategy is to be out of the stock in a year, just 12 months. On the other hand, my real estate strategy is to start small and keep trading up for bigger and bigger properties, and therefore delay paying taxes on the gain. This allows the value to increase drastically. I generally hold real estate less than 7 years. Everybody, please start minding your own business. Keep your daytime job, but start buying real assets, not liabilities. For years, even while I was with the Marine Corps and Xerox, I did what my rich dad recommended. I kept my day job, but I still minded my own business. I was active in my asset column, trading real estate and small stocks. Rich dad always stressed the importance of financial literacy. The better I was at understanding the accounting and cash management, the better I would be at analyzing investments and eventually starting and building my own company. I don't encourage anyone to start a company unless they really want to, you guys. Knowing what I know about running a company, I wouldn't wish that task on anyone. I can attest to that. Oh my God, I can co-sign to that. After 23 years of me being in business, I can attest to that. There are times when people can't find employment and starting a company seems like the best solution. COVID, Corona, 2020, quarantine. Come on. There are times when people can't find employment and starting a company seems like the best solution, but the odds are against success. 9 out of 10 companies fail in 5 years. Of those that survive the first 5 years, 9 out of 10 of those eventually fail as well. So only if you really have the desire to own your own company do I recommend it. Otherwise, keep your day job and mind your business. When I say mind your own business, you guys, I mean to build and keep your asset column strong. Once a dollar goes into your asset column, never let it come out. Think of it this way, everybody. Once a dollar goes into your assets column, it becomes your employee. The best thing about money is that it works 24 hours a day and can work for generations. Keep your day job. Don't get me wrong. Keep your day job. Be a great, hardworking employee, but keep building that asset company while you're working. Keep your job, you guys, but keep building your asset column while you're working at that job. Stop buying shit that you don't need. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. Stop getting flashy things and shiny things. Forget the war. Build your asset column while you go to work. All right. As your cash flow grows, you can indulge in some luxuries. An important distinction is that rich people buy luxuries last. Rich people buy luxuries. People ask me, Shan, how come I don't have a Lamborghini? Do I need one right now? To do what? Drive where? I don't even like driving. I don't even want to go nowhere. So now I'm going to have a car that's going to cost me $5,000 to do an oil change. To go where? To show who? Rich people buy luxuries last, while the poor and middle class tend to buy luxuries first. How many of you ladies got that, went out and dropped that money on the Louis Vuitton? How many of you guys out there are jonesing for a Birkin bag? How many of you guys out there dropping $625 on those Soul Cake Christian Louboutins? I know. I bought 5 pair. No. 7. The poor and middle class will often buy luxuries. What did it say? I'm sorry. An important distinction is that rich people buy luxuries last, while poor and middle class tend to buy luxuries first. The poor and the middle class. Is that you? Is that you? The poor and the middle class often buy luxury items like big houses, diamonds, fur coats, jewelry, boats, because they want to look rich. They look rich, but in reality, they just get deeper and deeper in debt on credit. The old money people, the long-term rich, build their asset column first. Then the income generated from the asset column buys all those luxuries. The poor and the middle class, they buy luxuries with their own sweat, blood, children inheritance, and dare I say, the paycheck that comes on Friday. BW. BW's in the house. He hit us with a super chat, you guys, but he didn't say anything. He does that. Shout out to BW Chambers. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
BW's over here blessing the channel. He's over here blessing the channel, you guys, with an investment. You know what we got to do? We got to make my man BW Chambers the stream sponsor. He's at the top, y'all. BW Chambers is at the top. Updated. BW, thank you so much, man, for your continue. You keep doing that. You keep every time you keep supporting. I hope I'm doing it right. I hope what you see, BW Chambers, I hope what you see over here and what I'm doing is making you proud. That's my goal, is to make you and everybody just like you proud. All right. And the moment I do something that you feel that I ain't got no business doing, please let me know. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, man. Everybody throw your ones up for BW Chambers.
Being number one isn't easy.
Lastly, a luxury is a reward for investing in and developing in real estate, you guys. It's a reward. For example, when my wife Kim and I had extra money coming from our apartment houses, she went out and bought herself a Mercedes-Benz. It didn't take any extra work or risk on her part because the apartment house bought the car. She did, however, have to wait 4 years while the real estate investment portfolio grew and began generating enough extra cash flow to pay for the car. But the luxury, the actual Mercedes-Benz itself, was a true reward because she proved she knew how to grow her asset column. That car now means a lot more to her than simply another pretty car. It means she used her financial intelligence to afford it. Instead, most people impulsively go out and buy a new car or some other luxury on their credit. They may feel bored and just want something new, like a new toy. Buying a luxury on credit often causes a person to eventually resent that luxury because the debt becomes a financial burden. After you've taken the time and invested in and built your own business, you are now ready to learn the biggest secret of the rich. The secret that puts the rich way ahead of the pack. And that you're going to learn on Monday. We're done, y'all. We're done. It's a wrap. Oh, man. Monday is a short day, too. It's only 9 pages. Only 9 pages on Monday, y'all. Hoorah.
Hooah!
I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing here at YouTube. It's just my contribution, and I got a whole lot more to contribute. I hope you guys are enjoying what I'm doing here at YouTube. I enjoy doing it. Thank you so much. What up, Hi Kai? What up, Eric? I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're knocking out the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We're knocking out the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. We're almost halfway through. This is chapter 4 right here. That's what we're reading on Monday. We've already read all of this. We've read all of this. And then this is what we got to read over the next 2 weeks. We've read in one week, damn near half the book. That's why these days is going to be easier now. I appreciate you guys, man. I really do. I want you guys to have a fantastic Friday. Are you guys going out? Anybody hitting up a happy hour? Anybody hitting up happy hour to have some drinks, maybe some finger foods? You know, go out and meet some people, meet and greet, expand your network. Find people who sharpens your mind while you sharpen theirs. Is anybody going out tonight to an event to build their contact list of successful people? Think about the people that's in the favorite. You know, every phone has a favorite section in the phone area, right? Like on the iPhone, it has favorites on that first tab. Who's in your favorites? Right now, just think about it. Just look at your phone. Grab it right now. Who's in your favorites on your phone? Do those people edify you? Do they build you? Do they push you? Or are they just in there because they're your day ones? Because they've been there so long and fuck it. Why? How can I get rid? I get it. Mom, dad, children, brother, sister, they can stay. I'm talking about the people that's not blood related. Sometimes you got to rotate these people out, you guys. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to rotate these people out. I see, you know, we friends, but we friends from a distance because you're not going where I'm trying to go. Are they here reading along with you? Would they be here if they could be? Maybe they're at work. But if they weren't at work, would they be here if they could be? If not, I'm going to be honest with you, you got to let them go. You got to get rid of them. I mean, that speaks back to our first book, the mastermind group over at Think and Grow Rich. I appreciate you guys. Thomas Thompson's in the house. Thomas Thompson, he blessed the channel again. He says, thank you. And he hit us with $20. You know, he hit us earlier. Thomas Thompson hit us earlier with a super chat. Let me scroll up and see it. He hit us with a $5 super chat earlier. Thomas, you showing out, bro. You showing out. You know you're stream sponsor now. Let me put you up. Let me highlight you. Let me highlight you. Everybody, throw your ones up. Thomas Thompson. Everybody, throw your ones up to Thomas
Being number
Thompson,
one isn't easy.
Supporting us. He supported us about an hour ago with the $5 super chat. He came in at the end of the reading and dropped a dub on us. These little things add up, you guys. It's like 20 here, 5 here, $1.99 here, 100 here. These little things add up. And I look and I be like, wow, man, the payroll is cut. Oh, you know what? Damn, I could buy a better lens. So the camera looks decent. So I want to be able to provide a quality show. I could keep all the money and go shopping and then use my laptop camera or some little cheap web. No, I'm not doing that, man. I'm taking you guys' money and I'm investing into the show. The music you play, the music you're hearing right now, I'm investing into your entire experience, and I do it through your blessings. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shannon. We're going to do the contest right now. You know I got everything working again. We're going to do the contest right now. Let's close the entries. Let's close the entries. You're going to pick a winner. We're going to pick a winner. BK from the Rockies. The system is going to tell you in just a second. BK from the Rockies, you are the winner. BK from the Rockies has won the free gift card. Follow the instructions. BK from the Rockies is the winner of today's giveaway. And look at that. As I give something away, look at how the law of reciprocity works. I receive a blessing. The moment I hit the giveaway button, JT Coin Rings, my man, comes in with his signature $1.99 super chat and says, hello, family. You see how what goes around comes around works, you guys? Thank you so much, JT. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Everybody throw your ones up to JT.
Being number one isn't easy.
For blessing the channel. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Everybody, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video. You know the rule. You know the deal. We say it. Every fucking show says the same thing, but it's really important to us content creators. Please subscribe. Please like the show. Please join the Army, the SR Army, not the US Army, where we are taking our lives to the next level. Join the sidebar discussions over at Facebook. My name is Mr. Shannon Rawls. Thank you for reading along with us, my friends. Remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. Tune in next time, Monday, to Rich People Read, and you, my friends, are dismissed. Hoorah!
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas. Haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón. Te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón. Solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicar. Mira, somos perfectos, es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos, porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso me antojo. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirar. Tú tienes pinta de indicar. ¿Cuánto me falta? Todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levante esa mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.